Hi children, how are you all? Yes, a very warm welcome into the Max class. So today I have welcomed you all into my Max class in order to discuss all the basics of the topic. Okay, shall we do it? Okay, so initially when we started learning the numbers, that means when we started learning 1, 2, 3s and all, slowly what happened, we started to learn the other number names, and then we slowly came into arithmetic operations. Yes or no? Yes, no? Yes. So how many arithmetic operations are there? Yes, that's right. So there are 4 arithmetic operations in max which deals the entire max. Yes or no? These 4 are the arithmetic operations which are dealing with the entire max. Yes. So what happened now, after going into arithmetic operations, slowly we started to learn the single digit additions, then slowly carried out problems, and then we came to subtraction, borrowing problems. Then we came for multiplication, multiplying with the double 2-digit numbers, then 3-digit numbers, and so on. And we went for division, and we did a single digit divisions, and we have done with the double digit divisions also. Yes or no? Yes. So slowly we have reached that we have learned the basic knowledge of mathematics. Okay. So did you understand that? Yes, we have learned the basic knowledge of mathematics. But these 4 operations of max will never leave you until you complete your max. Yes. Now, so we have learned initially the numbers. So after learning all these arithmetic operations, the basic knowledge of 4th and 5th is to have the other small basics like factors, fractions, decimals, and all so on. So I would like to continue from 4th class, but really if you are in need with any of these 4 operations for your children, you can please send me through your comment section. Okay, right, surely I'll make it for you. Now, as we have the numbers, completely all are numbers only, no? Yes. Now, all these numbers, as we are going slowly, these numbers, we have segregated them, and we have learned. What do we have learned? That there are 2 types. What are there? Even and odd numbers. Yes or no? We have learned the even and odd in the right from the first class actually. Even and odd. So even and odd. So this is what we have learned in our first classes, in the initial classes. But after that, slowly we entered into a different section of types called prime numbers and composite numbers. Yes. So even and odd are very simple to identify, and just let us have a small recall of what is that. Even numbers are those which end with 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0. Yes, no? Did you recall, children? Yes. Now odd numbers are those which end with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Yes? Yes. So after this segregation of even and odd, slowly we entered into prime numbers and composite numbers, and that is the real basic of factors, children. Factors, multiples and all. So prime numbers are the real basic of that. So are they very special? Is there anything special, really something special hidden behind these prime numbers? Yes, surely. I'll let you know what are the different types of things which are hidden behind the prime numbers. So shall we start today's thing? Yes, this is my first thing, first video to teach you first of all what are the functions of prime numbers and what are these prime numbers and composite numbers. Okay, so let us go back into the thing. And now prime numbers are those. So prime numbers. So prime numbers are those According to the definitions, we can easily tell that the number which is divisible by the given number. So, if the number have only two factors, so sorry, I went back to factors. It's not factors. First, let us learn about the prime numbers, right? So, prime numbers are those which have very simply in a word we can tell they have only two factors. Prime numbers are those which have only two factors, right? So, these two factors. Very simply, only two factors. These two factors, exactly to tell, I'll let you know what are the main things hidden here. Prime number is a number which have only two factors. You know who are those two factors? One is itself and one is 1. So, these two factors are nothing but 1 and itself. So, the number itself make it as a factor. Okay, right? Yes. So they are having two factors. Now I will let us know what are these factors. Factors are those when you divide a number, that number is exactly divisible by the given number. So factor is that. Suppose in order to learn a very clean and detailed, see, definitions are those like which are really very complex in. But if you learn the definition along with the example, then you will surely do it. So let me take one example. Number 5. Yes, number 5. Can you tell me what are the factors of this? Yes, 5 can be written as 1 times of 5. Yes or no? 1 times of 5. But this 1 times of 5 indicates us that 1 is a factor of 5 and 5 is a factor of 5. So, if a number is having two factors, that is 1 and itself, then these numbers are called prime numbers. Do you understand? Can you tell me any other factors rather than 1 and 5? No. So, we don't have any other factors for 5 rather than 1 and 5. Now, okay, that's right. So now, this is the example of this. This is meant by factors. And we tell that factors are exactly and completely divisible by the given number. So what do you mean by this? What do you mean by they are exactly divisible and completely divisible? Yes. See, if you take 1 is a factor of 5. 1 is exactly divisible. I can strongly tell it is exactly divisible. Exactly and completely. Children, exactly and completely in the sense when you divide the given number with the factor 1 5s are 5. The remainder is 0. This means exactly and completely divisibility means the remainder becomes 0. Did you understand why did I utter that word exactly and completely? Exactly and completely divisible means the remainder is 0. So did you understand about that? Yes. So now like this. So we have learned that prime numbers are having only two factors and the two factors are nothing but 1 and itself. See how many points we have learned? Prime numbers are only two factors. That two factors are nothing but 1 and itself, and these factors are exactly and completely divisible by the given number. Okay? Yes. But there are still more points hidden behind. Let us learn about the prime numbers. Yes, here I have written that 1 is a factor of all numbers. Isn't it? Yes or no? Suppose if you take an example of 10. How can be 10 written, children? 10 can be written as 1 times of 10, 2 times of 5, like this. So 1. So in whatever the number is actually, the first factor of that number will be 1. Did you understand? Yes. So 1 is a factor of all numbers. This is a very important point to be noted. Next thing, 2 the only even prime number. Two is the only even prime number. Children, if you can search like what are the prime numbers and all, from 1 to 100, I'll just let you know about that. About from 1 to 100, we are having how many primes and all. But when you start searching, all except for 2, other all numbers are odd numbers. You can just easily identify them. So, the only even number which is present in the prime section is 2. So, that is why it is the first number, first even number, as well as this is the only even prime number. Okay? Did you understand that? Yes. Now, coming to the third point. From 1 to 100 numbers, there are 25 prime numbers. How many children? Wow, there are 25 prime numbers. Very good. There are 25 prime numbers. And how many composite numbers will be then? See, when we spoke about even and odd, what did we tell? If I take suppose 1 to 10 numbers, in that 5 numbers are odd and 5 numbers are even. Yes or no? Yes. But when you come to the section of prime numbers and composite, let us take from 1 to 100. There are 25 prime numbers. So what are the remaining next? Rest of them are called? Yes, they are called. Yes, they are composite numbers. But actually, there are only they are not 75 composite numbers. They are only 74 composite numbers. Okay. So why Mrs. telling 74? Actually, from 1 to 100 there are 100 numbers. No. If 25 are prime, 75 should be composite. But why Mrs. reducing 1 and telling that 74 it is? Why? Because I'll let you know. This point will let you know. 1 is neither a prime nor a composite. So, 1 is never considered, children. See, the words in English, neither nor, indicates that it is not a prime number or it is not a composite number. Neither nor indicates that. Understood? Because either or means any one of them. It can be a prime number or it may be a composite number. But when we are using these words like neither and nor, it means that it is not a prime number nor it is not a composite number. So you may have a doubt. When it is in numbers only, why it did not get segregated into prime or composite? Why it is alone like this? I'll tell you the reason for that also, children. So here, as we have spoke, prime numbers are having 2 factors, right? 2 factors they are having. So composite numbers are those which are having more than 2 factors. More than 2 factors. Okay. So that is a true definition for composite. They are having more than 2 factors. But now take out 1. What are the factors of 1? Yes. Can you tell more than 1 any other thing rather than 1? No. Yes. 1 is having only 1 factor. So, it does not satisfy the rule of prime numbers, that is having 2 factors, nor it satisfies the rule of a composite number having more than 2 factors. That is why we tell the point that it is neither a prime nor a composite. Did you understand this? Yes. And now, so let us learn the first initial primes once. Let us see the initial primes from 1 to 20. How many are there? So, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. Right? See, there are already 8 primes from 1 to 20. Okay, and these are the main things, children, which help us to go into further our subject. Why? Because in order, if you doesn't know these prime numbers, you cannot move into factors, multiples, prime factorization. So you cannot proceed with your next topics. So that is the reason why I have chosen this topic of prime numbers and composite numbers. Composite numbers, you don't have much more thing. Only thing is, the only point which is hidden inside it is, it should have more than 2 factors, but prime number have so many points hidden in. Yes or no? Did you understand? Yes? Yes. So with this, I'm winding up my video. So please like, share and subscribe it. And please comment me if you need anything about any topic. Thank you.